This concept, okay, this concept you can use in a network security, in the particular any application security, web application it can be there, Android application it can be there. It is totally up to you. But this is the vulnerability assessment and PT. This is the two totally different concept, but you need to use this particular two concept in order. So whatever the result you are getting through the vulnerability assessment, through the security analysis, you need to use in a penetration testing. So in the vulnerability assessment, you just need to analyze the security. Okay. But in the penetration testing, you need to exploit the security, and you need to provide some of the POC also, right? So let me give you an example. Like if you have any lab, if you have a auditorium also, okay, so you are trying to check the security of auditorium, like whatever the locks you are using, okay, someone can directly enter in the auditorium, or someone need to use some of the security check marks also, okay. So this is the vulnerability assessment. But what is penetration testing? Someone need to enter in your auditorium, and then after need to steal something from the auditorium, and then after get out from the auditorium. Okay, so this is the penetration testing. So this is the one you have created. Auditorium, you steal something from the campus without knowing the everything. So this is the thing. This is the main penetration testing. You need to penetrate the particular security, need to bypass the things, and then after you need to perform any malicious action. It is the penetration testing. Okay. So this is the VAPT you can see over here, and here you can see. So web application, it is there. So this is the OWASP v4. First of all, what is OWASP? Okay. So in a security, we are using OWASP as a standard. Okay, right? How? Okay. Is it visible? My Kali Linux, it is visible?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Kali Linux, it is visible? Because we are not able to see. In my mobile phone, I cannot see the screen.
Sir, it's visible on
Okay.
presentation.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. You can see over here.
Yeah, we can like see the website you're sharing.
Okay. Yes, you can see over here. Okay, this is the OWASP foundation you can see over here. This is the standard we are using in a web application security, OWASP top 10 you can see over here. Okay, so whatever the reference we are taking for the web application security testing, it is like 90 to 95% from the OWASP. Okay, so here you can see OWASP top 10. Okay, so this is the free organization. It publish every time the top 10 vulnerabilities. So here you can see 2021 and 2017. This is the top 10 vulnerability security risk you can see over here. Okay. And this top 10 vulnerability, you'll get detailed information, and you'll get some of the documents like how you can test this particular vulnerability, how you can provide the solution for this particular secure vulnerabilities also. You can see if you click over here on the broken access control, you can see over here CWE, CVE information, and then after some of the description about this particular vulnerability, and then after this is the solution of this particular vulnerability. Okay, and this is the scenario you will get. So this is the standard, as a standard you can use. And here you can see this is the checklist. OWASP V4 checklist you can see over here. Okay, so this is the checklist, and in the checklist you will get each and every type of the information about your, I hope it is visible, uh, or should I zoom it more?
Just zoom into it.
Okay, okay, OWASP V4. Okay, done. So you can see over here, I'll make full screen, and this is the information you can see over here. So this is the first
Can you zoom into it more?
sorry,
Can you zoom into it more?
I'll use magnifier. Okay, 1 minute. Is it visible?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, you can see over here. Okay, I'll make, okay, done. So this is the Excel file you will get from the OWASP, and here you can see around 125 tests are there. Okay, and this is the test you can use for your web application. You can customize this particular checklist. Here you can see, and you can go for the particular security analysis of any website. Okay, but you need to customize this particular test based on your website's development, like which technology you have used. Okay, which type of the website you have developed. It means like you have developed e-commerce website, if you have developed some of the ERP system, you have developed some of the portal which you can use internally. So this is the checklist you can use, and here you can see this is the phase of penetration testing. You can see over here information gathering, configuration you need to check, identity management you need to check, this is the authentication you need to check. Okay, this is the authorization you need to check. Okay, this is the session management testing, data validation testing, errors handling, cryptography related issues, business logic, client side testing. So those are the phases of testing you can see over here. You need to customize each and every test. Here you can see, and here the test name also there. Like this is the first step: conduct search engine discovery and recon for information leakage. If something leaked over to the internet, okay, if you have develop one website, you host your website, but you are not able to configure well your robot.tsc. It means your internal information can read by the Google agent, by any search engine agent. So they can read your internal information and they can leak your information over to the internet. You can see over here, this is the description, like how you can perform this particular test. Use a search engine to search for network diagrams, configuration credentials, and error message also. And this is the tool you can use. You can see over here, this is the tool you can use. This is the list of tool you can see. Google hacking you can use, site digger, you can use shodan, you can use foca, you can use punk spider. But Google hacking you can use, it is easy to use and it is easy to understand also, and you will get lots of Google hacking queries from the Google hacking database also. It is predefined queries also. Okay. So this is the first step, and here you can see google.com, and you just need to write DHDB only over here. You will get Google hacking database. Okay, so this is the Google hacking database you can see over here. Those are the queries. Okay, but how it is working, how you can make your own query for the particular information. So what you need to do, you just need to clear your basic with the HTML only, the basic of HTML only, and then after you can use Google hacking database. So here you can see, this is the basic syntax of Google docking. You can see over here. And this is the simple Google search operator you need to use. If you want to get the information from the title, you just need to use in title, in URL. You required any specific file, then after you need to set file type over there. Okay, extension, based on the extension you can find something from the internet. Okay, from the text you can get, from the site you can get. Okay, so I'll give you the example, like here you can see, I'll use simple google.com, and I'll use my website site. I'll bind nfsu.ac.in. I'll bind this result to the site, and then after I just write type then PDF. Okay, so whatever the PDF there at my college website, I'll get each and every PDF over here. Okay, each and every PDF over here. You will not get any kind of the other result. This is the filter result you can use. So this is the simple method you need to use to find any vulnerability, also any leaked data also. So here you can see in your login.esp. So you can use this simple query to identify the particular login pages. You can see over here. Those are the, you will get lots of login pages with the help of this query, and it is ready made available on the Google hacking database. You can see over here. Okay, you can use filter, you can use like which type of the information you need to identify from the Google directly. For that, no need to generate query with the help of your knowledge. You can use ready-made data. You just need to choose, like with the help of error message, you need to find something. Yes, you can see over here. Okay, so this is the index, and I'll use this index with the error logs, because sometime from the error logs you will get lots of information about the website, right? So this is the logs you can see over here. There are lots of websites you can see over here. So their error logs are already available to the internet. It is exposed to the internet, so anyone can check their logs. Simple. If you click over here, those are the logs. Those are the logs. Okay. If anyone can read your logs, it means they can check your internal information. They can check your each and activity which performed by the user on your website. Okay, which performed by the internal employee on your website, on your portal, and all the information it is exposed to the search engine easily you can see over. So this is the Google hacking database. So for this particular information leakage, what you need to do? This is the cisco.com, and this is the robots.txt you can see over here. And this is the file, robots.txt file. Why we are using robot.txt? Why we are using robot.txt? Anyone can confirm? Yes, Shalini, you can use GSDB. You can use any of the browser with the help of Android mobile phone. You can use GSDB. Okay. And why we are using robot.txt? Because in any website, like I want to develop my website, and in my website, total 10 pages are there. Okay. 5 pages, it is for my internal communication. Okay. And 5 pages, it is for the public, right? So I want to develop my website, e-commerce website like a Flipkart. 5 pages, it is related to the internal communication, it is related to the stock management, it is related to the employee data, it is related to the internal information. And 5 pages, it is for the publicly. So people can come, people can visit on my website, they can use those 5 pages, they can purchase something, right? They can pay something. Okay. So with the help of robot.txt, you can describe like which particular 5 pages should read by the Google search engine, and which particular 5 pages should not read by the any of the agents. You can see over here. So that's why allow, disallow, you can see over here. That's why allow, disallow, you can see over here. So this is the particular directory. This is the particular directory. It is disallow for the Google agent. Okay. For any other agent, you can customize the agent also. You can see. Okay. This is the Yandex agent. Okay. There are lots of search engines. So search engine, they will read your robot.txt first, and then after they will read your each and every information from your website. Okay. So that's why robot.txt it is there. You can customize, you can configure your website like which particular pages, which particular directory should read, should expose to the internet, and which particular pages and which particular directory are for the internal use. So those kind of the information you can configure in your robot.txt. So if you want to secure your website from the Google dorking, from the Google hacking, you need to configure well your robot.txt. Okay, this is the first step you can take for the web application security. Okay, so for the web application security, there are lots of information available over to the internet. There are lots of information available to the internet. You just need to follow the particular roadmap. You just need to follow this particular checklist. You will get lots of knowledge about the web application security and its testing also. There are around 125 test cases are there. Okay, tools and description also mentioned over there. You can simply use, and you can simply go for the particular practice also. I'll provide you some name of the website where you can go and test your skill. You can develop your skill. Okay, but first we'll try to cover this topic. Okay. Okay. So here you can. Then after, this is the, what we can say, this is the Brahmastra for web application security. It is Burp Shoot. Okay, you can download Burp Shoot in your Windows operating system also, and in your uh, Linux also. Linux, if you are using Kali or Parrot, it is there. It is pre-installed. Okay, what you need to do, just need to set the proxy with the browser. Okay, so here you can see why Burp Shoot. Okay, so first of all, let me clear the basic about web application security. Web application, it is work on a concept of request and response, right? If I want to open particular page, I'll send request to the web server, and web server, the particular page, it is available on the web server, then web server will provide response, and my browser will render the response, and it will show the particular page. This is the simple concept of any website. So why Bubshoot is there? With the help of Bubshoot, you can capture the request. Okay, whatever the request you are trying to send from your browser, you can see, you can modify it, you can check, you can analyze. Okay, so that's why Bubshoot is there. And for the Bubshoot, what you need to do, you just need to set your browser. Here you can see in the preference, in the setting, you just need to use proxy. And in the proxy, you need to use localhost, manual proxy, you can see over here. And this is your Bubshoot. And Bubshoot, you need to, yes, you can see, this is the proxy. And the same address you need to add over here. And then after, in the intercept, you can see over here. Okay, so if I'll write google.com over here, here you can see, here you can see, this is the request google.com, and I'll control this request. You can see over here, I'll forward this request, I'll forward this request, and then after, you can see this is the reflection of this particular request. You can see over here, you can see, and this is the HTTP history. You can see over. Okay, so no worry. Yes. So if you have any question, if you are not able to get the particular of action, whatever I am doing over here, you can ask me through the chat. I'll try to give the answer. You can see over here. Okay. So this is the Bubshoot. Bubshoot you can use Zap, because in the web application security, interception it is required. Then after, you will get the exact idea about request and response. So those are the requests you can see over here. And this is the DVW. The simple, this is the basic application you can solve for your skill. If you want to start your career in the AppSec, in the web application security, I'll recommend you need to start with the help of DVWA first, and then after, you can go for the OWASP web code, then after, you can go for the JuiceSoft, then after, you can go for the some of the Google Greer, some of the BWeb and all those applications. But first, you need to start with the DVWA. This is the basic one you can get, and there are lots of vulnerabilities also. You can see over here. Okay, command code injection, CSRF, file inclusion, file upload vulnerability, SQL injection, access, CSP bypass, JavaScripts, and all those things. First, you need to set your security low, and then after, medium, high, and then after, impossible, it is there. Okay, so this particular tool you need to use, but uh, we need to complete this particular web application security scenario. So I'll disconnect this. Sorry, yes. Uh, I'll stop DVW and I'll start one API pen testing. So you'll get exact idea like how you can go for the. Okay, and this is the website you can see over here. This is the website you can practice. Sir, not in the question. Kali safe. Is it safe to install Kali along with existing operating system? Yes, Kali it is safe. Kali it is safe. And if you use some of the hardening for your Windows, also Windows it is safe. And in the corporate, I'll try to give the answer. It is not related to the Kali, it is safe or not, but it is like if you are trying to work like if you selected in this particular company and if you are working for the particular company in the corporate environment, most of the people they are not using Kali Linux for the penetration test. They are using simple Windows and they are using some of the tool like Bubshoot and they are using their own script, and with the help of those 3 or 4 tools they are doing web application security analysis. But why we are using Kali? Because in the Kali there are lots of tools already available, so you can use those tools and you can identify the particular vulnerability. For the beginner, yes, Kali it is you can use, but whenever you get some of the experience on live project, you are not going to. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So this is the you can see over here. This is the unprotected lab you can see over here. This is the so what I'll do, I'll try to access this lab. This is the ports figure lab. And in the HTTP history you can see over here. Whatever the information, like whatever the website I want to explore, whatever the website I'm going to visit, each and every website information you will get over here. Okay. So my browser's traffic, it will first come to the Bubshoot and then after it is going to the server you can see over here. And this is the issue you can see over here in the Bub. So I'll turn off it and here you can see. So this is the lab. Here you can see this is the lab and I'll use this lab. This is the home. And then after I'll just simply write robots.txt over here. I'll hit enter and here you can see. Okay. I'll zoom it. No worry. Is it visible? Okay. So this is the URL and I just type robot.txt. How any like how anyone can use this simple technique to gather some of the sensitive information you can see over here. I just put robot.txt. Not in each and every website you will get robot.txt file, but some of the website you will get robot.txt file and you can get some of the juicy information from robot.txt directly also. So here you can see I just put robot.txt over here after the URL, and then after this is the information I am getting. Like this allow, so Google agent or any search engine agent or the bot, it is not allowed to read this particular directory. It means some of the sensitive information can be over there in the administrator pane. So what I'll do, I'll just copy and I'll remove this robot.txt, and then after I'll try to paste it over here, and I'll try to check this particular URL, it is working or not. Okay, I'll hit enter, and yes, we are logged in. We are logged in. It means what we are trying to do, we just bypass one business logic flow. Why? Because whenever you are trying to enter in an admin panel, one login page should be there. But with the help of this customization, you can log in directly to the particular page. You can see over here. So now what I can do, I can delete any user, right? I can delete, and now this is the lab source. This is lab you can also use for your skill development in your web application security. Okay, this is the ports figure, and I'll personally recommend this ports figure. There you will get lots of topics over here. You will get lots of free labs also. No need to pay any. Okay, no need to pay. There are lots of, like, for the SQL injection you will get, for the DOM accesses, for the HTML related, for the CS, for the clickjacking, for the DOM. You'll get lots of labs over here. You'll get lots of labs over here. Okay. And then after, you can see over here. This is the companion book. It is important. Okay. Companion book. Yes. I hope it is visible. I'll zoom it. Yes. This is the companion book you can use. Here you can see each and every vulnerability. Okay. Using component with known vulnerabilities. And this is the scenario you can see. So it is useful for the developer or for any other security analyst. You can see over here. Insufficient logging and monitoring. First, you need to write your own idea related this particular vulnerability, and then after you need to add your solution, like how you can provide the solution on this particular vulnerability. So here you can see example and prevention. Okay, this is regarding the injection. Also you'll get example, also the scenario also. Okay, I'll zoom it. Okay, you can see over here. This is the example. So scenario wise question you will get. Then after prevention, you can see over here. Okay. This is the cross-site scripting. So this is the companion book. I'll share it with you. It is the older one, like it is the 2017 vulnerability list you will get, but some of the vulnerability changed. Otherwise, it remains same. So you can use for your reference for particular web application security. You will get question wise. You will get each and every information. You will get reference also. Okay, this is the reference you can use. So this is the companion. And then after we'll perform 3 or 4 more practical on a privilege escalation and API testing. Okay. So because when we are trying to talk on web application security, API it is must, because in each and every application we are using API. We are using WhatsApp web, we are using Facebook in our mobile phone with the help of our laptop also. So they are using API to send the data, same data. Okay, they just need to develop their interface only. So that's why API it is there. Okay, sir. हाँ सर એટલે કેટલા લોકો હતા एक्चुअली મટીરીયલ થિયેટર ઉપર अच्छा ओके सर हाँ वांधो नहीं हाँ 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 तो सर वांधो नहीं मैं खाली हाँ हाँ ओके सर So I'll use to host one API. It is there. It is generic university. You can see over here. And here you can see I'll use some of the command to run this particular API. And then after we'll try to exploit this API. Okay. Paste clipboard. Okay. So then after you'll get exact idea about like how you can perform test on a web application security, sorry, web application for the security analysis, and how you can develop your particular payload, how you can create your own tools and all those things. So here you can see it is started. So it hosts on my IP address 192. Okay, 140 it is there. Okay, 141. Okay, you can see over here, this is the website. You can see over here, this is the website. You can see over here, and it is under construction. Okay, nothing you can see over here. Nothing you can see over here. Okay, if you click over here, view your grades, nothing, no can. You can see this is the page only, the login page only you can see over here. You can click over here, you will get one page related to the contact ID. Okay, this is the forget password functionality you can see over here, and this is the report your vulnerabilities and all those things, right? So this is the website. It is in the construction. but but we'll use verb shoot. We'll try to check like which type of the information you can see over here. It is trying to send in the form of request. Okay, temporary project. Yes, yes, you can use the Linux utility in your Windows also. Okay, you can use easily, no issues. Okay, so here you can see I'll use Bob shoot. Start Bob. Here you can see this is the Bob shoot, right? And this is generic university, right? Foxy proxy. I'll transfer my traffic from this browser to the burp shoot first, and then after we'll decide like which particular request I need to forward. So what I'll do, I'll just click over here, or I'll refresh this particular page, and here you can see this is the request. I'll try to forward. This is the another request you can see over here. I'll try to forward, but in the HTTP history, you'll get all the 4 requests for this particular web page. You can see over. And here you can see something interesting. Here you can see something interesting. Okay. API is trying to send some of the sensitive information. And we are not able to see this particular information on this particular web page, because here you can see API user 6, it is there. But in the particular page, you are not able to see anything, right? You are not able to see anything regarding the user. But in this request, you can see over here, what I'll do, I'll just click over here and I'll send this request to the repeater so I can analyze it more. And here you can see user 6, this is the request I'll send, and here you can see the information about user number 6, it is there. It is IT Helen, his email address, and we are not able to see this information on this particular web page. No, nowhere. So what I'll do, this is the 6 number. I can change also. Let's see 7 number. The 7 number user information I can see over here or not. Here you can see, yes, it is there. It means this particular endpoint, it is vulnerable, right? This particular endpoint, it is vulnerable. It means there are lots of user can be there. So for that manual changes, it is not possible for me. So what I'll do, I'll send it to the intruder. So with the help of intruder, you can perform some of the tests like fuzzing and brute forcing. Simple. So what I'll do, I'll clear first, and then after I'll select my target. This is the 7 number, it is my target. I want to add some random or the some order number over here. So I'll choose 7 number, and then after in the payload, I'll add numbers only. Yes, you can see over here, and I'll try to enter like 1 to 15. I'll try to check 15 users are there or not. Okay, I'll use step 1. That's why 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2. That's why step 1. Okay, and then after I'll click over here, just start attack, and in the attack you can see over here, this is the attack started, right? And this is the length you need to focus, and this is the status you need to focus. Why status is required? Because With the help of status, you can identify your request is valid or not. Okay. So that's why 200 it is accepted by the server, and then after length number. So 50 requests are there, and then after you can see over here the length it is okay. I'll see no here. Okay, the length it remains same after 22, right? Because now you can see over here status. So based on status, we are not able to identify like where is the user information you will get. Okay, so we'll use length, and length number it is different. It means in the response, different type of the information can be there, right? ID number 12, the name and all those things. ID number 10, name and all those things. Okay, the name length, the content it is different to different for all the request. You can see over here. And but then after 22, you can see over here not true. The same content you will find over here. That's why it remains same. It means 22 users are there. Sorry, 21 users are there. So now without login, without any authentication authorization, we are able to see total 21 numbers of the user are there in this generic university, right? In this generic university, total 22 users are there. And now we are having each and every user's email address and name, right? Then after one more information it is there, role ID. Role ID in the sense it is role based access. Okay. So in mostly and in any website, what the common practice is they are using for the role ID, it is number one for admin, number two for the manager, and number three for the basic user. Okay. It is according to the access. Okay, so that's why role the ID 3 it is there. It means this is the basic user. Okay, but we can go for the privilege escalation. What is privilege escalation? Privilege escalation it means you are trying to upgrade your privilege. If you are basic user and with the help of some modification, if you can perform admin tasks, it means you have upgrade your privilege with the help of some malicious activity, and it's called vertical privilege escalation because from the bottom you are going to the top. That's why it is vertical privilege escalation. And the other privilege escalation it is horizontal privilege escalation. Why it is horizontal privilege escalation? Because user A and user B will be at the same level, but if user A can check the property of user B, it is horizontal privilege escalation. Two privilege escalations are there, vertical and horizontal. In the vertical, you are trying to upgrade your access. Horizontal, you are trying to check the property of your same level of the user. Simple. So privilege escalation you can see over here, but this is the information. This is the repeater. Yes, you can see over here. It means this particular endpoint it is vulnerable. So I'll try to remove this particular endpoint, and then after I'll send it, and here you can see I just changed the endpoint, and here you can see each and every user's information I'll get. No need to go for fuzzing and all those things. It means this particular endpoint it is also vulnerable. This particular endpoint it is also vulnerable. I'll get each and every user's information. One more thing is there. Okay, it is university, so I can write this kind of the keyword also. Grades. Let's see. It is not there. Some of the error. I'll use S. Yes, there are grades. Without login, I can check each and every student's grades also. You can see all, right? So those are the grades you can check over here. And then after I need to check this particular grades I can change or not, because result already published over to the website. If I want to change this particular grade, for that I need to check which type of the methods are allowed by this particular endpoint, this grade endpoint. Okay, so here you can see I'll use options. What is get, what is put, okay, what is trace, those are the HTTP requests. Those are the type of the request you can send. With the help of get, you will get some of the information from uh, the server. You are trying to ask something to the server, it is get. Post, you are trying to send some of the information. Okay, put, you are trying to upload something from your uh, computer to the particular web server. But options, with the help of option, we'll see the methods, which methods are available. You can see get, head, and post. It is allow methods, right? And then after I'll use this particular endpoint. Okay, I'll try to check. First I'll try to check the marks of get, and then after I'll try to check the marks of number one. This is the row number one, and 74 marks there. Okay, I'll check this particular endpoint is vulnerable or not. Here you can see allow method. You can see you can delete this user easily without login. You can put the particular marks and all those things. You can get the information. It means you can change the marks, right? You can change marks, simple. So for that I'll use put method over here, right? And then after in the row I'll just check. Okay, I'll try to send. Yes, this is the content type. I'll just copy, paste, and then after you can see over here. This is the marks changed. You can see over here. So student, if this kind of the vulnerability there in your university's website, student can change their marks easily. This is the privilege escalation. Simple. You are a person from the outside, you can check the marks and you can change it. You can put it 100 over here. Here you can see. This is the 100 marks. And then after, I'll use this new request, send it to the repeater. Here you can see. This is the new request we will use, and we will see the grades, and one will see like yes, you can see over here in the new request also the grade 100 marks of this particular ID number one, right? So we can change grade over here. So we can change here. You can see. So what we'll do here, you can see this is the website. No registration, nothing over here. So what we will do, we'll use, I'll close it, discard, okay. In the proxy, I'll close this interception, and I'll try to find some pages related to the register it is there or not. And I'll try to write register over here. And yes, it is available for each and everyone. Okay. Registration, the concept behind the registration, it is if you have one website and you need to control your new registration from the internal campus. Okay, no one can register directly from the outside of the area. So at that point, you need to use blacklisting and whitelisting methods. Okay, those 5 pages it should not allow to access from the outside. Okay, you need to register the particular IP addresses. Like from this particular IP address, if you are trying to open register page, then after you will allow to open the page and register the page. Okay, otherwise anyone can come and register themselves on your website, right? So if e-commerce website there, so you need to allow. But if it is ERP system, if it is related to the your particular campus, you should not allow to register from the outside. Simple. Yes, yes, just 1 minute. Okay, so register, here you can see, and in the register I'll write ABC, ABC and password and registration done. Here you can see from these 6, because 21 users were till then and we just registered now, so will be 22 repeater. In the repeater you can see over here, I'll use 22 and I'll try to send. Yes, we have registered, but we have role ID 2. It means we are at the manager level. So what we can do, we can replace this role ID with the number 1 and we will get admin privilege. So thank you very much. This is from my side. I'll share each and every information uh, regarding the web application, whatever the material we have used, whatever the website we have used. I'll make one document and I'll share it with you. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for your interest in a web application security. Sir,
Thank,
over yes.
thank you, sir, for your informative talk. We thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and educating us on this topic. Tea and snacks have been arranged outside the auditorium. Please note, does anyone have any doubts? Tea and snacks have been arranged outside the auditorium. Please note that we shall reconvene in 10 minutes.
Okay. If you have any question, if you have any confusion regarding this topic, regarding the career, also you can ask me now. Okay.
Prakesh sir, no issue. Any doubt? Yeah, please. Who having? Yeah.
Is there any opportunity to have an internship for the students in an NFSU?
Yes, in the CDC you can apply. We have one cyber defense center where we are providing the training and internship also. Okay, but for that I need to discuss with the dean sir, and then after I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, small doubt. I'm actually working on a Firebase project.
Okay.
When I'm deploying the when I'm running the server using live server, if I change the API route, I'm giving index of HTML as the starting point, but if I change it to some like config.js in the root,
Mhm.
I'm able to see all the details in the config.js, like which I should not be able to. Like it's a user and coordinator based application. I'm able to even like after authentication, I'm getting redirected to user page. But if I change the root in the URL, I'm even
Mhm.
able to go to coordinator page without my authentication for coordinator. So how can I stop this?
You just need to bind the particular binding you need to use. Okay, so it is used by the user role access. You need to add one function over there. It is user role based access. You just need to follow RBAC over there.
Like
Okay, that
is it the JavaScript function or like Firebase?
you can use. This is the concept, the simple concept you can use in any technology. RBAC it is there. And in the RBAC, you need to configure like this particular API, this particular endpoint. It should allow for this particular user. If someone is trying to change or the modify, it will redirect to the your URL page. Sorry, login page direct. Okay, just this function it is missing there.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
This is my email address. If you have any confusion, you can reach. Right. So thank you.